Dad says not to talk. Talk to strangers.
Hey, Mo.
Trying to take some time off over here.
Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
Here we go.
Quiet, you. All right. Hell, Diamond City already. It's terrible, yes? Makes you want to cut your own ears off.
So, what's the issue?
Have you not listened? This DJ Travis hissed.
Uh-huh.
But damn.
It's true. Don't... Someone needs to.
Right.
I don't think many would know.
Sure. Are you serious?
Did we not just agree this is serious problem?
Look,
Oh,
Ivan, I think we
Ivan
know
isn't
what we're
serious.
doing.
Uh-huh. Okay, what's really...
Sorry, we were just joking around. For Travis. And so he's always off. He does not believe in...
Well, that can...
Exactly. Go on, spoil sport. Go back to working. Come, you. Meet me in back.
Uh-huh.
Now, word for several from our sponsors.
Wall's sure looking good lately.
The Colonial Tap House wants to remind everyone that you are not welcome there. A first-hand visitors.
Thank you for finding Earl's killer. Can't believe the doctor would do such a...
Sure, let's take a look.
Good.
What do you want, Vadim?
I am glad you are willing to help.
I'd be happy to help.
Okay, so Travis needs to believe in himself.
What does that have to do with anything?
I ask because I want you to help Travis win his first bar. I want to stage fight here in Dugout. Nothing too serious. We make sure Travis wins and feels good about himself after. I want you to be there to help make it look real. What do you think? Sound good to you?
How would something like that even work?
It makes sense, I promise. I have contacts, people I can count on. Real tough looking. They confront Travis here at Dugout. You step in and give him push he needs to stand up to them. Then you and Travis take them down. Nothing gets too rough. And Travis is something he can feel. Simple, right?
If the goons are getting paid to fight, I want some too.
All right, fine. You get cut as well. 100 cops.
All right, I'm in.
Ah! I have everything ready by 6 o'clock. Travis...
must have spent a whole case of ammo.
Brotherhood of Steel, eh?
Suppose
These
that
blokes
means we
pack
missed
some
all the
serious
fun.
firepower.
No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridwin's in town.
Hi.
Paladin Dance is waiting for you inside, recruit.
Hi.
You haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge. So, you finished or what?
You really have to ask?
Yeah, I have to ask. There's plenty more locations out there that need clearing. If you need time...
What's the mission?
Radiation affecting your brain? You're furthering our mission. Wiping those abominations off the face.
Uh-huh. I'm ready.
Good. Here's the latest. I don't want to see your face until that place...
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
All I want to know is, when can I get up?
I felt the same way the first time I saw it. We call our ship the Pridwin. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon is the commander of this division. He's the model of whatever. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll... That being said, you're about to get to know the Pridwin up. I've received orders that we're both to report. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going.
We still have so much to learn about the mistakes we made in the past, and how to prevent us from repeating them.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Lancer Captain Kells is waiting for us on the Pridwin.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Excuse me.
There's no time to waste, and there's work to be done.
Identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
We'd move faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted him to Initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing.
Mm-hmm. Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit.
Uh-huh.
I've read Paladin Dance's reports. You might expect an endorsement like that. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to them. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, so your orders are to proceed to the... If you have any questions, ask me now.
Uh-huh. Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be in a mere decade, he's grown. He's an inspiration. Is there anything else?
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no... Until Elder Maxon grants you that title. Anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command. Dismissed, initially.
Right.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxson is holding his press inside.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations. By rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth, you have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
By Elder Maxson's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save.
Exactly. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings, and he concludes, seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, therefore, from this moment forward, and befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar, welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter. Dropping some of that crap.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me doing 100 push-ups.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Paladin dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Max?
He's a very dedicated man.
Of course he does. How could he afford no? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking, bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together. You're awfully quiet. Do you need a medic or something?
I won't let you.
Good. Now, in order to be an effect, since I've been official...
Sounds good.
Outstanding.
You fry up 100 grams of Nuka-Cola, it almost tastes like food. There, try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mirelurk. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
So, hey, walking away like that is just plain rude.
When it comes to keeping the good one running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Time to suit up.
In my experience, hot shots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals. If it was up to me, Harold, Beauty, and Sim would shoot him into space.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me. Where are you off to?
Security's too good. Proctor Ingram?
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
I can handle myself.
Hey, if Paladin Dance vouched for you, just don't look like one of the usual ways. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, my name's Ingram. And this... If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the...
Sounds like you have a pretty...
Played. Hell. There isn't a day that goes by. And since I'm stuck in...
I understand.
Good. Anyway, I'm sure there's a pretty decent Oh, and if you need any work done on it... Now, if you'll excuse me.
Taking on a death call without backup is great.
Devil were nice,
safe haven.
even though they locked me in this blasted cage.
Cambridge.
I promised that I wouldn't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. And this is the stowage depot. The powers that be have me locked in here. If you need to stock up on supplies before you...
That's good to know.
I'm glad. When I tell most of the good news is yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, of course.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them. And it just involves a little bit. And since I'm stuck up here manning this, after you're done with the...
Sure.
In the meantime, if you ever need any...
So you're the new knight I heard. Glad to have you on.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to be...
Ah, yes. Under normal circumstances. However, I'm unfortunately...
Maybe I can lend you...
That would be... As you patrol the I'm authorized to pay you for... And if you wish to be a... In any event.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam?
There's nothing to be alarmed about. It's my responsibility. I'm going to ask you a serious... First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than any... Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my...
Good, good. Third question. And please, have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior out. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume... Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well. Excellent. I see no reason to prevent you if you ever need medical assistance. How can I help you today?
I'd just leave that if I were you.
Something I can do for you, soldier?
Medical report, Knight Captain Cade reporting. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much it will help, given the fact that the real enemy are the synths that could be hiding among us.
Looking for medical assistance, soldier?
Patch me up, Doc.
All right, soldier. You'll be fine.
Actually, never mind, Doc.
No problem.
You have...
I found some technical documents.
These aren't technical documents. I don't have time for games, soldier.
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, Knight. You have...
Uh-huh. I've got time to assist on it.
Wonderful. I can't meet the scribe on... Once found, the...
Delta's at 100%. Secondary Delta's standing by.
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Prigwin, what do you think? Get back here on the double.
Balonet Alpha at 93%. Compensating. Looks like we have a thruster in balance. Tweaking pitch.
Like that?
That's pretty good.
Elder Maxon.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Uh-huh. Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Take a look over there.
Right.
That's Fort Strong. Having those aberrations. To make matters, I want you to... Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, the Brotherhood cannot allow...
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate.
Now.
Sure.
Use it to carry our message. Dismissed.